Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I wish you nothing but sunshine, perfect weather, perfect temperature this Friday here. Hope everyone has some nice plans for the weekend. Um, Speaking of plans, Monday, Tuesday of next week, that would be May 2nd and 3rd, hit and run candlesticks, right way options, and live trading alerts will be all in one room presenting for everybody. It's an open house. We absolutely invite everybody here. So please, uh, if you can make it, come on over. Uh, Love to have you out here. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, May 2nd and 3rd. That's all day. Free food. Gregor's asking free food. Um, well, you never know what might happen. You never know. All right. So what has changed about the market? Absolutely nothing, to tell you the truth. Um, price is price is still below the T line. T line below is the trend indicator. Trend indicator is below the 50. The 50 is below the 200. And there's nothing about that is bullish. There is the possibility of a relief rally, which the truth is we have a low, a higher low, and it looks like so far today we're putting a higher low in. So maybe the relief rally is working right now. The relief rally is only good for two things. One, maybe some quick profits, maybe bullish profits to the upside. The other thing the relief rally is good for is pushing us back up into resistance so we can get set up for more short trades, okay? So if we get back up into this area right here, which I could have drawn it right up here just as easy, for that matter, it could be this area right there. Okay, the exact spot that it's going to go in this market is so it would be rough to tell. What we're looking for now, what I'm looking for now, is a solid sell signal and run into those shorts. Chart pattern wise, what we have here, we still have a downtrend like this, and we have a bear flag setting up. So I want to take advantage of that bear flag if we start to see those weak signals. You can see that the diamonds, they're not doing anything any better. We're still underneath the T-line, the 50, the 200, still completely underneath that. IWM, we're still underneath everything there. Nothing has changed to the bullish side except for a very slight relief rally possible. Qs are down here below the T line, the trend indicator, the 50. It's I sound like a broken record. It's the same thing. The trend is still to the downside. So let's look at VIX. There we go. VIX is actually setting up bullishly. You can see how we have higher lows, higher low there. And now here, we've gone from this bottom to a high, to a higher low, to a higher high, and here we've pulled back a little bit. Yes, we have a little bit of resistance right here. I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to watch this chart pattern that I've got so small you can't see. There you go. I'm going to watch that chart pattern right here. Up, back. To me, that is a great bullish chart. Now that we ended up with a doji yesterday, it's real simple. What's price going to do compared to the high of the doji? And what is price going to do compared to the low of doji? And that's what I'll be watching for. Up would indicate bullish. Down would indicate bearish for the VIX, which would mean bullish for the market. What else do we have here? I actually have no real trade ideas today. So I think what I'll do is go back to the SPY. There we go. And then yesterday, I did flag some charts yesterday. Where are we going to put this? Let's put this up here. Let's put this up there, right there. I did flag a few charts, so let's take a look at those. NIO. NIO yesterday was set up for a bearish out of this little flag area or this pop out of the box to the downside. But I see this morning it's flipping right over, and we've got a bullish move over the T line here. If we start to move over the 50 period moving average, that's where I will look to possibly be bullish on this. And that would be a rounded bottom breakout from that level. Facebook, this was on the watch list yesterday. I'm waiting for Facebook to move up here. Right now, it looks like we're hanging around here about 204.50. We start to break out, and that's what I'll use for an alert or a trigger to maybe buy some Facebook. Delta Airlines, I think, is still acting really good here. We're trending above the T line. I think some of the best entry might be over this 46.80, and then we'll be looking at 52. If you're in it now, if we can manage to get over that 46.80, then we'll look at that 52. AR is looking pretty good. Nice little J hook here. Let me turn this over. I don't mean to just look at all bears or bulls. Let's look at some bullishness. Take a look at ABBV. Look at ABBV. Trending up the 50 period moving average. Quite nice for quite a long time. It's starting to give it up. I'm assuming this is earnings right here. If this continues to the downside, what I'm going to look at is the 200 period moving average, and that's sitting here at 129.60. If we start to see a, there we go. If we start to see a little bit of a relief rally, I'm simply going to watch for a sell signal on that one right there. PPC, well, PPC is looking pretty good here. Big pop up yesterday. Nice little, actually pretty nice. Let's take a look at that. Nice little cup. We've got a nice little handle here. The 200 period moving average is sitting right there. So here we broke out, we tested, and now we're trying to lift up. I would say over 28.35 here would keep me bullish on this. GoPro, this might be setting up for a rounded bottom breakout here, sitting on the 50 period moving average. SWK, excuse me, hang on one second. Hang on. Don't go away. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Man, it's hard to get everything, all the sounds turned off before you sneeze. That was, yeah. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hey, this is a good time to mention one more time the May 2nd and 3rd. That's Monday and Tuesday of next week. Right way options, hit and run candlesticks, live trading alerts, all in one place. Open house. Everybody is invited. Good morning, Julie. How are you? How's everything going? And good morning, John, Blue. How are you? Gregor. Let's see. All-Star Anthony, Fred. Good morning to everybody. SWK, Black & Decker. We had a gap down, still looking at this short. If we start to see weakness off of yesterday's candle, I'm looking for it to move down in this area here, about 11% to the downside. RHI, big move to the downside. Yesterday we put a hammer in here. Okay, great. Let that hammer suck in some buyers, and then what I'm going to watch for are the sellers, and then this might be a short here. Hello, Nancy. Have not been around a while. Are your lying? Are your over your illnesses? I am. Yes. Strong as horse. Strong as horse. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. 3M here is still a short right now. Here we're underneath that 50 period moving average, and you can see that here we are down, and here we are up, and that's just a bear flag right now. If it does move up over that 50 period moving average, then I will look at that as a bullish trade, looking at the rounded bottom breakout setup right there. One more, and we'll call it a morning here. VLO, what a beautiful trade. Looks like we're trying to put a pre-market evening star in here. I'm not too concerned about that. Um, I don't think this is the place to be buying it for sure. But let this thing rest a little bit. It's been up 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So let it rest, and then let's look for another buy signal in VLO. Some of those energy stocks might be doing pretty good. Thomas is asking thoughts on WDC. Um, I'm bullish on WDC. You know, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, or maybe it was a day before, but you know, we're approaching those earnings. But right now, I think WDC is absolutely bullish. We have a low, high, higher low. We've broken out to a higher high. In the middle of all that, we've had a nice rally here, a nice little flag pullback. Absolutely beautiful. Um, so now it's just a matter of working with an entry in here where your entry might be, and it could very well be at this 5207 area. Could be on a breakout. Yeah, absolutely bullish. In fact, I'm going to flag that one. Thank you, Thomas. McDonald's. Yeah, somebody's asking about McDonald's here. McDonald's is still bullish. Let me get rid of all that. There we go. McDonald's is still a bullish chart. You can see we've got a nice trend here, and I'm just going to use the trend indicator for the trend. Nice bullish chart. We've had a pullback. We had a gap up. Looks like we were consolidating. Got down there kind of wild pre-market here. But anything over the T line, I'm going to have to look at this as a very bullish chart here. I like that. McDonald's, that's already flagged. Okay. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. Hey, look, you know, I know we all have trading accounts. I know we have at least one monitor. Some of us have more monitors. That doesn't mean we have to trade every day, okay? And if you are uncomfortable shorting, then this might not be the best market for you. There's nothing wrong with sitting out of it for a little while. We're going to have relief rallies. I'm positive of that. I can't tell you when they're going to come. Right now, I'm looking at a little relief rally right now, but I think it's so weak and so short-lived, I wouldn't play with this one too much. A good way to look for a relief rally is something like this right here. When you have those red dots and they turn green, that's a good time to look at that relief rally. Notice we're nowhere near up here. So if, let me see if I can find this on an intraday time frame. Let's look at an hourly. Take this hourly over here. That might have been a nice little relief rally. This could be a nice relief rally, but let me turn the real time off here. It'll make it look better. There you go. See how we turn green? We could have a little relief rally here. It's just we're bumping up against that 50 right now on the 60-minute chart. That could cause us to sit down just a little bit. And that would be okay. Let price sit down just a little bit. If we can stay over those green dots, then fantastic. Then we might have more of a relief rally. But that just pushes us up into a resistance area. Bottom line, if you're not comfortable shorting in this market, this just might be the market you want to sit out of for a few days. And with that, I'm going to say thanks, everybody, and hope to see you all Monday and Tuesday next week. Everyone take care. We'll see you in a few minutes when this market opens up. All righty? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.